How much of this car crash is Amber's fault?
What's going on?
So, so that morning, I
Mm-hmm.
distracted you when you left for your meeting so that you wouldn't see the other side of the car because it was already hit.
Good job. Good job telling the truth. That's a good way of starting out by telling the truth.
It was already hit. That's impossible. I didn't get into any accident or anything.
Dalen came over
Okay.
the day that you took my car to get service. You were all day. I think you had the meeting with Music Soul Child. He told me that you said that he could use the car, and I didn't even think to ask you. So I gave him the keys, and he ended up crashing your car.
You gave my keys to a almost $200,000 car to Dalen without consulting me.
Like, how am I supposed to know? I thought you trusted him, so I trusted him. I
That makes sense. That makes
didn't
sense.
know, and
That does make sense because the truth is, hey, you've had Dalen all over the house doing things here and there. So why wouldn't she actually not trust Dalen at all? So it doesn't make sense for her not to trust Dalen here, Anthony. Really.
So Dalen
yes,
wrecked my car.
yeah, 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 yeah. Dalen wrecked your car.
But why wouldn't you call me and tell me that you gave him my keys?
Okay, why are you yelling at me? I
What?
don't. I'm not thinking. I
So
don't
now
know.
what are we doing? We keeping secrets from each other? You should have been told me this.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Do you know how much these repairs are gonna cost? Do you know what my insurance is gonna be now?
We can afford it, right?
See,
That's not a good response. Even if he can, why would he need to be paying for extra than he needs to?
Anthony,
this is what
really?
I'm talking about. It's not about the money. It's about you could have consulted
I'm
me.
sorry. He said you said it, and I believed him. What?
I'll deal with Dalen. You,
All right, this one is fair and square. When I look at this particular case, right off the bat, if you look at it from what it is, to be very fair, she did try to tell some of the truth. Now, leaving out the Brittany part is tough, but she did try to tell the absolute truth about as much as she possibly could. The Brittany part is very vital, though. But in all fairness, I mean, she thought that Dalen was warranted to get the car. I mean, that's fair enough. I can't really blame her for that at all. So I feel like this is like an overreaction as far as Anthony's concerned. I feel like he's overreacting in this thing. I understand that the car is worth a lot and it being crashed and all of that. I understand that. But the truth is, if you had this man running up and down inside of the house all this time, and then all of a sudden I can't trust him. When can I trust him? That's a good question. But hey, it is what it is. He also has a right to be upset. I want to hear what y'all think on this one. Who has the angle on this one? I feel like everybody has some blame or some part to play in it. Let me know what you think about this case. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all soon.